Hi guys, Justin here. Welcome to Farm 26, and yeah, we're back in the shop, and I haven't been leaving you guys out. I haven't been here. Yeah, it's just been too many other things to contemplate about, and the way the season is going, this TW20 might not see a lot of hours anyways. Then again, this might end up being my spray tractor. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think I'm going to change some of the pre-no-till work that I do, and that's Coulter. And yeah, well, I'll bring in. I like to know what I've got in there. Oh, look at that. So I just thought I'd kind of show you guys. Been taking 3 readings and matching them. And I know you can't see that one. I'll write them. Take my 3 readings this way. And why isn't he coming out right? What happened? Well, anyway, I've been taking 3 this way and 3 this way. I know you're supposed to take them this way and this way, but there is a scratch right here that is deeper than the sleeves machined. So I've been twisting it, but basically what that reading is the interference fit of this sleeve. And I'll be honest with you, I've been taking the finish hone and look at that right here. And it's just a glaze breaker. It's not anything crazy. And yep, cleaning them out. That's basically what we're doing. I've been having to remove about anywhere between a thou and a thou and a half to get my sleeve fit. And as you can see, I got 1, 2. That's my 3rd sleeve I'm doing. They are semi-finished sleeves, so if we can get you loose. There we go. I don't know if you can see the finish on that real well or not. There you go. You see it's not a good finish. It's just a cut finish. It's the way the sleeves come. And basically what I'm doing is putting my sleeve puller in there, putting the ram underneath and pulling them in. They've been pulling in right around 1,000 pounds or a ton. I gotta look again. I've been writing them down. Okay, the first sleeve come in 1.25, the other one 1.5. These forward sleeves are not meant to fit super tight. I mean, they go in, but you know they're not like some other. Spec on these is 0 to 2/1000 interference fit, and I don't like to be too dang tight on that fit because you will crack your tops off. The only way around that is going to an LA sleeve or equivalent. All right, well, I'll show you pulling the sleeve in. All right. First I gotta wipe that all down. I forgot about that. Getting a good wipe. So I know you saw me maybe disappear down into here, but I've got the puller set up there. We are pulling on the mains. We line it up through there to make sure we're nice and straight. And you get a horrible picture there. But yeah, just pull the sleeve down, you know. We're not going crazy with it. Just, and if you look at that needle, it's not moving. Sleeve's going in ever so slightly. You won't move until, that needle won't move till the end. Well, I shouldn't say to the end, but sleeve will be 3/4 in. I can feel it already starting to pick tension up, but by no means is this a hard press fit. And that is how you keep from breaking these sleeves all to pieces. Yeah, it's just the way they are. The needle moved just a hair. Not much. Oh, there it moved. No, that's the ram stroked out. But, all right, back to it. Just thought I'd show you one little mark. I don't know how clear that is there, but you've got the little peg, you've got a hash, you got a hash. Each one of them hashes is a ton. So, actually we're looking on the inside range, but, because that's the ram we got. But she's pulling in about 1.25 tons, 1.5 tons. And when that sleeve jumps, the needle jumps a little bit. I mean, and this is why I like to pull them in with this. I know it takes longer, but you know what you got. I always kind of like this part. And just before it's down, well, we still got a crack. Let's blow it. That could have. And I'll be honest with you, that has been blown and cleaned just before we went down, but I thought I'd put it in there. There, okay, it's set. Now we're going to take it to, there's 6 tons. 6 tons on our gauge. And we're going to let that sit. It most likely will not move. It's just something I like to do. I just think if you let it sit, your chances of it being proud are slim to none. These are proud, but they're not proud by much. I'm gonna have to figure. I gotta talk to my the guy that does my machine work. See what he has to say about that. Might run home and get a get my depth gauge. I got a depth mic that works real nice for that. Well, I'll get the rest in. Well, if it was something that kind of interested you, when I would crawl underneath, on the backside there and underneath, what I was up to is you got to shorten the screw. The screw goes all the way through, and the ram only goes so far, and you got to run up the threads to pull another, I don't know how far it is, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. But this sleeve is pulling it a little tighter. It's not crazy tight, but instead of being that 1.5 tons, she's just about 2. But it is, it's going in nice and neat. I am going to just center it up a little better though before I run it that last. Because it is tight, I don't want to rip that ring off the top. I did go get a new tool. So I used to have a Sonnen hone, and it grew legs just like my hammer did there, just like my hammer did now. Ooh, not that much. And yeah, for the life of me, I couldn't tell you where one was. Well, I'm not going to say that you can't find a deal on eBay or someone that's got a used one or whatever, but that wasn't to be had today. Yeah, see that final set over 2 tons. There, we'll put 7 on it and let it sit. But here's my new toy. It's a copycat of a Sonnen. It's a Lyle. Yeah, I'm not overly thrilled about quality on it, but tell you what, I just couldn't spend what people are wanting for a Sonnen. They're nice, but I can live without a little bit of fit and finish for the cost. You know what I mean. This is still not a cheap hone, but it's not ridiculous either. But the nice thing is these ones actually cut. I mean, that's a heck of a stone. And I bet you we're going to be pretty close now. These spring style, they work. They're just, if you got time and you're going to measure, these are fine. But it's not that I'm out of time, it's I'm getting impatient. And I do enough of these where it's a justifiable thing to go spend, you know, some of that good money on a hone. Okay, well, this is perfectly cleaned up, but it'll be cleaned up enough to measure. Okay, just take some of these real quick, see where we're at. Plus 2, 2.5, 1.5. 2, 2, and 1.5. And that's thou. So we're within a thou, but yeah, she's over. Well, we got to measure the sleeve, but if the sleeve is 7, we got to take 2 thou yet. And I think that's why the last sleeve's cracked, because these are the same direct part. rid of the box. We're not going to throw it. So we might need rod or piston assembly boxes yet. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't got the engine kit in yet. I kind of been putting priority into exactly what the farm needs to move forward for the year. I tell you what, that's been a struggle this year. You normally have a pretty good idea what you're going to make and what you're going to spend, but just the way of the times, they can say what they want about inflation. Yeah, 7, 6.5, 6 and better than half, 8. Seven. Yeah, it's averaging 7. So let's write our numbers down. Number 5. Okay. The bore average 507. So we're going to hone 2,000 out, and the gauge is already 1.75 ton to set. Okay. All right, let's take some material out. I am going to run wet, and this is mineral spirits. That's what I got in that tank. Oh, and then I did it. I mean, boy, that hone, it's fast. Okay, let's see where we're at. Get a rough. Okay, we're reading a thou already. Thou and a half. Yeah, we're okay, there's 1 3/4. Yeah, we're about thou and a half interference. Okay, 0, 0, 1, 5. However, I am going to just kiss that bore clean with the little spring hone. Yeah, he won't sit in there. I don't like leaving him hanging over the edge. There. Okay, we're going to do a spring hone right there. Spring hone. And this one's more or less just to make them look pretty. It's going to do the fine. It's going to make a fine finish. All right, and we're not worried about cross hatches or anything like that because, well, we're not. Pistons aren't running in these holes. These are clearance holes. And we're honing the clearance. Okay. And time for a new rail. Okay. Most liquid out. Give everything a final clean. Just a dark spot in the cast. That don't surprise me. These blocks aren't known to be the best caskets in the world. That's kind of how you know you got a sleeve that'll fit. You can, kind of start it by hand. I mean, it went tight pretty quick, but. All right, back to my show. Well, there you go, 6 sleeves put in, just like it was uptown. I kind of videoed this one a little different, so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be at for time, but I think this is going to all be one video here. Well, thanks for watching. Boy, this hoeing, yeah, I don't know how I was doing getting by without it. Well, I can tell you how I was getting by. It just took time. Do like it. It's a great addition. Was it worth it on this single job? Probably not. But I'll be using it in the future for too long. Something else will come along, and next job will probably be about halfway paid for. So I still got to hold these out, but that's going to be once we get pistons, because they are going to get each piston is going to get fit. The back one's going to get clearance for heat, and yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time.